last strike, just heard the former Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant say that the Israelis have set back the Iranian nuclear weapons program several years.
Right. Setting it back is not eliminating it.
No, I get it.
Right.
But, I mean, I listened to 2019, 2020, 2023, 2024, and he made it very clear that he didn't think getting involved in a foreign war, especially in the Middle East, was a good idea. He also made it clear, of course, that he didn't think Iran should ever be able to get a nuclear weapon.
Right.
Wouldn't the first MAGA thing to do be, okay, Israel did this and bought us a few years, let's try to go in there with diplomacy and stop it?
Well, I would say diplomacy hasn't worked. And keep in mind, the president has been very clear about he is not wanting to engage in any war. But at the same time, he's been very clear that he does believe in peace through strength. And with that being said, he's willing to protect our assets and our United States citizens and forces, foreign and abroad, against any threat that comes after us. This regime has been chanting for over 40 years, death to America. This regime is the #1 sponsor of terror around the world. This regime is responsible for the war in Gaza right now. This regime is responsible for the Houthis and Hezbollah, not to mention Hamas. The fact that we would allow them to have a nuclear weapon when they have already attacked us multiple times over the last 4 years, where the Biden administration has done nothing to deter that. At this point, we don't have a choice. We have to take them at their word. When they chant death to America, that means if they get a nuclear weapon, they're not just willing to use it, they will use it. And so we have to be proactive. A nuclear weapon isn't something that you can sit back and be reactive and say, well, if you do it, we'll respond. Mm-hmm. No, you cannot have one. You cannot ever use it. And we will eliminate that threat.
How close the Iranians are to being able to break out their nuclear enrichment program into a nuclear weapons program is, of course, a question for debate. The president's intelligence director, Tulsi Gabbard, testified in March before Congress about Iran's nuclear program. Here's what she had to say about the IC, the intelligence community. And
remember, the Biden administration...
You're saying the U.S. intelligence community is saying that Iran is close?
I'm saying the assets that we have now, the information we're receiving that we're using with our partners in Israel, and the information we're receiving from the intelligence community is that they are very close. In March, the information was quite different. But you got to remember that we're still receiving information, Jake, from the Biden administration, from the holdouts that were still there. The Biden administration also was the same ones that literally turned a blind eye to them, that was trying to appease and not use peace through strength. And that region only respects strength. It doesn't respect anything else.
But who told you
the
that?
Information has changed,
But
and
who
the
told you that
information
about
that we're receiving has
who
changed.
told you that about